get your taste buds ready. From traditional home-cooked meals to peculiar street foods, we try them all today here on Flipside as we go on the ultimate Pinoy food trip. Kain tayo! Today we have a food fest that will keep your appetite going. First on the menu, I go on a cooking quest to find out more about the Pinoy taste. Watch how I learn how to cook in true Pinoy fashion, but with a twist. Next, I scout the metro for the food spots to satisfy your craving for Pinoy favorites.
Okay!
From lechon hunting to dessert tripping, come and join me in my search for the ultimate Filipino food sites. This young chef turned food guide for the day challenges me to a street food test. I know I'm tough, but hey, what exactly is that twirly thing? From the normal to the bizarre, from the delicious to the curious, I sample the food fare Filipinos have to offer. And along the way, I'm sure to find out just why Pinoys love eating. Time to dig in, everybody. It sure pays to be Pinoy. And with an appetite like mine, I'm in perfect shape for my super Pinoy food trip. So join me, Lalaine, as we go on a food adventure here on Flipside. With Miss Vicky. She's the executive chef here at Centro 1771. So what do you guys mean when you say you make the modern Filipino food?
Okay, modern Filipino food for me means food we've been eating since we were small. The flavors we know presented in a modern way. So for example, this one is our specialty of the house. It's sinigang na corned beef or corned beef and tamarind broth.
I love sinigang and I actually love corned beef. So I'm like dying to try that later.
Okay, you must.
Okay, I will.
And then this one here is like a sweet and sour shrimp. The one under that is like a vegetable fritter. We call it ukoy. And then that one is not typically Filipino, but the catfish is kind of common in the market.
Right.
So it's catfish, it's fillet, but it's with the Japanese sauce ponzu because like I think that Filipino taste is very akin to Japanese taste, kind of similar. We like it a lot.
Oh, good stuff. I know what this is called. Rice.
Good answer.
I know. You know, I did a little cooking. Yeah. For more Filipino dishes and how they're given a modern twist, watch our top story for this week. Here, I catch up with a Pinoy chef to tell us what makes Pinoy food so unique. Plus, watch me try my hand at cooking. Ooh, watch this. There are 1,001 rich flavors to love about Pinoy food. For my Flipside Food Fest, I take part in the cooking for a change. I want to find out more about local flavors and what makes a dish truly Pinoy. It's time for Filipino flavor, and today we meet Wonder Chef Reggie Espiras, and she's giving me a taste of home cooking, Pinoy style. So come join us. What are we going to be cooking, and why did you choose this dish for today?
Okay, what we're doing now is one that's made out of fish roe noodles, which is really nice, and we're going to add some scallops and we're going to add some mushrooms. I chose that because pancit is very popular and a lot of people think that pancit and Filipino food like adobo and Filipino food are actually the main representation of the Philippines when it comes to the international table. And then the other one, it's called an ensalada Filipina. It's a Filipino salad which goes with grilled eggplants, salted eggs, tomatoes, chicharron, and we're going to have it with a shrimp paste vinaigrette. You know, it's just a twist to what we usually have. It's really fun, it's nice to look at, even better to eat. So we start cooking. We're doing our noodles first, so I'm going to start browning my pork first. The thing about pancit, cooked noodles or fried rice, you're going to have to saute each ingredient one at a time. And that's the best way to bring out all the flavors without losing MSG.
What is it you think makes Filipino food different from like other foods?
What makes it different is all the other cultural influences that go into our food. We have the Malay influence, the Chinese influence, and the Spanish influence, plus different regions of the Philippines.
Pinoy cuisine is a mix of both native dishes and other fare borrowed and adapted from foreign influences. Take, for example, the pancit, a general term for noodles cooked with vegetables, diced meat, and various sauces. It is Chinese in origin, but since reaching the Philippine shores, Pinoys have Filipinized it to come up with various local adaptations we call our own. And today, we add another variation, a flipside version, care of Chef Reggie.
This one open.
Is one like less saltier than the other? Or?
The light is saltier than the dark.
Oh. And also fast.
Alright, then we're gonna mix this.
How can you describe Filipino flavor? And, you would know best.
So how do we describe Filipino flavor? Just like the Filipino spirit, spunky, a tad bit salty sometimes, a tad bit sweet, but in general, spunky. Wonderful. But it takes quite some time for you to appreciate it, especially if you don't really eat Asian food.
My friends, I try and get them to try some Filipino foods every now and then. At first, they don't like it, but then they try it again, and then they start to develop a love for it. For it to be truly Pinoy pancit, we've got to add the finishing touches. So we're done with our pancit thingy-mabobber.
Right. And what's it called?
What's it called?
It's called fish roe noodles with mixed mushroom and shrimps.
Okay. So it's totally all the ingredients in the name, I think.
Right.
What kind of flavors are we gonna expect?
Oh, one that's hopefully completely Filipino, but with a little twist. So it's
Our own little twang in it.
yes.
Okay.
So it's an adventure.
Speaking of a twist, Chef Reggie is serving us another one. The challenge to make bagoong into a salad dressing.
All right. So we're making our salad now. I'm gonna put my bagoong.
Bagoong is a dark-colored shrimp or fish paste that's fermented for weeks. Known for its strong odor and used as a dip or sauce, or what local Pinoys call sausawan, bagoong is a staple in a typical Pinoy meal. Today, Chef Reggie transforms bagoong from sausawan to vinaigrette dressing. Talk about being versatile.
Add this olive oil. I'm gonna pour this in a stream to emulsify it. So. We're done.
Alrighty.
Does it still taste like bagoong? It doesn't anymore.
Oh, it's so good.
Seaweeds.
Seaweed.
These are your sprouts. And my cherry tomatoes. My roasted eggplants go in next.
Onions.
What do you
Shrimp?
think? Talbos ng sayote.
Yeah.
A whole lot of chicken.
Alright.
Alright.
Our salad, our dressing, and
our
our
noodles.
thingy-mabobber pancit,
Yeah.
right?
We're finished.
Okay,
Time to
so
eat.
time to eat. I'm ready to eat, always.
Alright, let's go eat.
Why do you think Filipinos love to eat so much?
Because they love to eat so much. They just eat everything. I guess the French love to eat too. The Italians love to eat too. But I guess the Filipinos just bring it to a totally different level. I mean, they love to eat. And they love to eat all of the time. So that's the biggest thing about being Filipino is that you carry your stomach with you when you enjoy good food.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Wow. I think we're done with it.
One thing nice about being Filipino, they're around family all of the time.
Yeah.
And meals are generated around being with family, being with close friends. Meals are times when people actually bond and come together. What I love the most?
Yes.
Cooking. And people that I cook for, at the end of the meal, be very happy. That for me is the best part of what I do. And because what I do basically brings families together, brings friends together. It's, it's just sheer joy to cook and prepare a meal.
What makes a meal truly Filipino? The rich, savory dishes that remind us of our own diverse culture. Mix in a bit of daring attitude to try new flavors, and spice it up with a good conversation. This is a true Pinoy eating experience. Are you on the constant lookout for the best Pinoy food spots? Well, let Flipside help in your search. Today, we go on a quest around the metro to find where you can get the best lechon, halo-halo, and bibingka. What happened on our food trip? Watch this.